So is it time? Well, welcome everyone. Yes, let's just be together for a moment and just look at each other and be in each other's company. And take a deep breath. I'm speaking to myself here. So I'm going to begin with a chime and I'll end with a chime. So let's meditate. Let us join together now in this field of meditation. I invite you to sit in a position where you can be still and relaxed and comfortable. Gently allow your eyes to close as you open now to the inner world. Allow the body to become heavy as it relaxes downward. You might even feel the pull of gravity and allow the whole body to relax. And now, bring your awareness to the center of your chest and to the breath as it arises and falls. Take a deep breath into your heart area and a long, slow breath out. And again, a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Now take a big breath into the heart area and allow your body to relax even more. Allow the mind to be still. And allow yourself to be without concerns. Let everything go. Thoughts, problems, just let them go. And take a moment now to be grateful for this moment, to connect with the peace and the stillness. Spiritual life is about one thing. It has always been about one thing. Different forms emerge, different practices emerge, different thoughts come unbidden. But the essence of spiritual life never changes. Is it true that the spiritual life begins with the recognition that all life is being guided by an incomprehensible source? There is an energy animating your body right now. And a consciousness is allowing you to be aware right now. You are not the source of that energy. You are not the source of that consciousness. You are the beneficiary of all that. It is a gift to you. Please consider this. The spiritual life begins when we realize that life has been given to us as a gift. We also have been given the gift of consciousness. The spiritual life begins when we realize that something larger than ourselves is living through us. Is living through us. As you sit, be aware of the essence of spiritual life, the gift of life and the gift of consciousness. The gift of life and the gift of consciousness are living you right now. You know that you couldn't power your own body. You couldn't generate your own consciousness. So you may want to sit and be grateful for the gift of being alive and being aware. Be grateful for the gift of being alive and being aware. The question becomes, how do we allow Source, the immense beginning, the beginning from which life and consciousness grows? How do we allow that to live through us? For life to live through us ever more perfectly. We live more perfectly so that we become more and more an uninhibited reflection of that magnificent Source. The ultimate spiritual practice is the grateful surrender to Source, a grateful release. We give up our personal agendas. We let go of our personal agendas. And we allow a larger life to take us. We allow that larger consciousness to live us, to live us. We go from living to being lived. It may be that the ultimate spiritual practice is the grateful surrender to that source so that it lives fully through us. We realize we are that. So I invite you now to sit in grateful surrender to the unimaginable source of life and consciousness. As you sit in grateful surrender, you may be aware of deep love for that source, the source that has been driving you since before this birth, back to the love that keeps you coming back over and over and over again, back to the practice, back to the study, back to the circle of friends with whom you share your path. The love of life, the love of consciousness, the love of love. Feel it inside yourself. That love is the inner source of guidance, always pointing you unerringly home. And so it is. Thank you, God. Can anyone hear the chime? No?
It's a Zoom setting. You have to turn on original sound so that the bell will come through.
Oh,
Do you want me to ring a bell for you, Donnie?
I've been reading it. You can't hear that, huh?
Oh, I can't hear it.
Oh my goodness. How come? It's really loud.
These people are really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, we just want to keep meditating. No, it's the Zoom tunes out the reverberations because it tries to like go. So you have to do a special setting for it to come through.
Oh, okay. So I won't use that in the future.
Thank you, Donnie.
Yeah, thank you, Donnie.
Really special. Very special. You are special, Donnie.
Takes one to know one. Oh, yeah. It's different than what we've been doing in ICN, that's for sure.
It's okay. It's nice to have some variety.
How is the pace?
Could go a little slower. I mean, it was fine, but could go slower.
I loved having that amount of silence after those really sacred words you chose.
What do you think of the idea of surrender?
That word came up in the group we just came from.
Did it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Essential.
I guess what the question is, what do we surrender to?
I think we become an expression of God as opposed to God being an expression of us. Becomes the surrender. I mean, are you God manifesting are you God's manifestation in the world? Are you willing to surrender to being that as opposed to, as Jesus said, not my will, but thine. And it's not a matter of weakness, it's a matter of choice.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a matter of strength, not weakness.
Yeah, it's fine. Isn't it amazing when you think that it's going to be weaker, you find yourself stronger. You think you're giving up your identity and you find yourself, oh, so that's my real identity. And it's all backward to what your human mind thinks and your human separate self thinks.
So the words made sense to you, Scott?
Absolutely.
You're at Diamond Head Unity, aren't you?
No, I'm just in Franklin. I'm in Franklin, Tennessee.
Oh, long way from there.
Long way from there. Yeah. Out here on an island.
Yes.
No, blessings to you all. Thank you, Donnie.
Blessings.
Be well.
Thanks to you all. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thanks again, Donnie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.